Hey, so now that you have watched your introduction video and been reminded what a scale is, I'm going to show you the website that you're going to be using. So I'm glancing over here. I've got my notes so that I do the right thing for the right grade because I'm making videos for 6 different grades right now. Anyway, you're going to be using a website called Music Play Online. Music Play Online is a website that I subscribe to and I pay for so that we can use it at Chatsworth Elementary School. Um, so I'm going to show you how to use it, and then you'll be using it. And we'll be using it quite a bit for the rest of the school year. So the first thing that you will be doing is getting to the website. Let me get rid of this extra stuff. You'll be going to beta.musicplayonline.com. And you won't have to type it in because on your document with your lesson assignment, I'll have a link there. Okay. If you ever want to type it in, beta.musicplayonline.com. No www. Okay. So you go and you get to the page I'm already on, but it's going to reload it because I clicked enter. And there is log on. Okay, you are not an educator, you are a student. So you will click on student. Now, when you click on student, it's going to come up with this page and you have to enter a code in this box. So you'll click in this code and you'll enter the code that I have on your lessons page, your HyperDoc for you. I am not going to put it on this video and I'm not going to say it on this video because this is a paid website. It is okay for me to give you the code because I paid the money to give you the code, but it's not okay for me to give the code to anybody who might find this video. So I'm going to pause the video and log in, and then I'll unpause it. But all I'm doing is clicking in this box that says code and then typing in the code that will be on your document. So here I go. I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. Okay. So now I'm logged in. I didn't give my code to anybody who's not supposed to have it, and you shouldn't give that code to people either. That is not fair to the people who created this website. This is how they make their money. This is how they pay the people who work there. And if we share things that we're not allowed to share, it's taking away from the people at the company. That's not fair. So don't give the code out to anybody that doesn't go to Chatsworth Elementary. If it's your brother or sister and they go to school here, it's the same code and that's okay. Anyway, so we're going to use this website to start to train you to read those notes off the staff, like I was telling you in the last video. But you're not going to be looking at them and singing yet. First, you have to be able to look at them and recognize what they sound like. So you'll be going to the left side here to games. And don't worry about keeping up because I'm going to type all these instructions on your paper too. I just want to show you. Some people need to see it being done. Some people need to read it to follow along. So I'm going to have it both ways for you. I'm going to click on games on the left side. And this is exactly what yours will look like because I'm logged in as a student right now, not the teacher. Then over here, you're going to find the one that says match the melody. It's got 2 kids. It says match the melody. You're going to click on that. And once it opens up, go to where it says full screen. You can click on that to make it bigger. You don't have to. You can use it the way it was. It's just easier to see this way. Well, what's it doing? I think I did. Let me get back out there and try again. I accidentally clicked on a game. Sorry. Let me try again. So again, I went to games. I'm going to match the melody. I'll try not to accidentally click on one this time. Full screen. Now, you see all the different levels. This website is a full music class curriculum that works all the way from pre-K up to 6th, 7th, and even some 8th grade. So we're not doing all the levels, okay? You're not ready for them. Let's see, you all are doing level 2. So you will go to the orange level 2, click up there, and wait for it to load. It loads pretty quickly. And today you're going to do level 2A. You can see it says la, so, and me, just like I told you you'd be doing. So you're going to click on level 2A, and this is the game to help you. Now, you look at both staffs. Each time one will be red and one will be green. That doesn't mean one's right and one's wrong. It's just how they did it. So you'll look first at the way the notes are moving on each one. Do this first. So you're going to look and you're going to notice, okay, it started here and then it went down and then it went back up. And when it went back up, it went a little bit higher than the first note. And then it went back down to the first note again. So you can look at the pattern as they go down on the page, then the note's going to get lower. You should know that. And then back up and back down. Or here's our other choice. Start here, go down, then go back up to the first note, and then up one more step. So they both start out going down, and then they both go up. But the top one goes up a little bit higher than where we started. This one goes right back to where we started. The ending here is what's going to be the easiest way to tell the difference, because in the red, you're going to hear the note go down a little bit lower. In the green, you would hear the note go up a little bit higher. So once you've studied them both and looked at how they move, then you're going to click on keyboard and you're going to listen to it. And as you're listening to it, you're going to think about which one of these are they playing. Let's try it. So you're looking at these to decide which one did they play. The easiest way to distinguish between these two is going to be the last two notes. Did the last two notes, did it go up a little bit or did it come down a little bit? Let's listen to it again. You can listen to these as many times as you want to. That's one of the good things about this website. Some of the sites only play it once, and if you missed it, you missed it. But this one, we can listen to it again. Did you figure it out? Did you listen for those last two notes? Did you decide, did they go down or did they go up? You can listen to it again. You can also listen to someone sing it. Sometimes that's easier. So listen to this. So, mi, sol, la. Now, when you listen to her sing it, you can hear her say the names of the notes, and you can hear that she said so for the first note, and she said so for the third note. This one isn't the same first and third note. Listen again. So, mi, sol, la. So, mi, sol, la. Okay, so you can tell by the shape of the way the notes move, listening to the voice and the piano, and pick which one you think it is. Now, it's okay if you get it wrong, okay? You're just starting out. I've been doing this for a long, long time, so it's really, really obvious to me. Some of you might be confused. That's okay. The more you practice, the better you will get. And it's not a grade, okay? So if you miss it, oh my gosh, don't panic. Just keep trying, okay? Mistakes are how we learn. When we make a mistake and learn to fix it, then we learned, okay? So let's listen one more time. So, mi, sol, la. So, mi, sol, So I'm going to choose this one. And it tells me I'm correct. And I click next. Do you know what happens if you get it wrong? All it does is say, oops. Okay? And if you get an oops, then you just listen again and then correct your mistake. Click next. Okay? So I'm going to go through one more with you. First, look at the shape, see how it's moving, see how they differ from each other. So this one, we start here on the line, we go up to the space, and then we go down to the third line. We started on the fourth line. And then we go back up to the third line. So the first note and the last note should sound the same. Up, a step up, a leap down, a skip up. Here we start low and we go up, a skip. We stay the same and then we go up, step. So let's listen and see which one it is. Do you know yet? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. We can listen as many times as we need to. Listen to the shape of the notes. It started. Which one is shaped like that? We can listen to the voice.
Mi, so, la.
Mi, so, la. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, Miss Adams. So was down here before. Yes, they can move depending on which scale you're using, but they're always the same distance apart. Okay? When so's on a line, mi's always the line below it. If so's in a space, mi's always the space below it. Let's listen again and look at the two examples and see which one.
Mi, so, la.
All right. So it is this one. Mi, so, la. So we choose it and we click next and you'll keep going. You will do all of them. I think there are 8 in this lesson and that's all you have to do. Okay? All these directions will be written on your page for you. So you can follow those directions along as you log in. You can watch the video as many times as you need to as well. Okay? And believe it or not, this is going to eventually get you to where you can sing any song you want to without ever hearing it first. Okay? All right, guys. Oh, to get out of this full screen mode, sometimes this X will pop up and you can get out that way. A lot of times it doesn't. Just hit escape on your keyboard. Top left corner. Escape. Okay? All right, guys. So have fun doing your music lesson and have a great week. And you'll have a new lesson again next week.